So first off, start with the Fresh Face, and then I use my YSL Blur Primer. This is the best one for my sensitive skin. I just rub it in all over my face. Then I take my MAC Paint Pot in a soft ochre, and I press that onto both eyelids. You want to press instead of rub just because your eyelids are very delicate skin, so you don't want to hurt them. Then you'll take a contour brush with a Bobbi Brown eyeshadow in Bone. You can use any cream color and just press that all over the MAC Paint Pot for a good foundation. Then I take my Bobbi Brown in Camel with an E40 Sigma brush, and I sweep that into the crease of my eyelid. This just gives definition. You can even use your bronzer, just something that will define your eyelid for you, and blend, blend, blend. Then I take the Urban Decay Heat Naked Palette, and I first use the shadow in Sauced, and I do the same sweeping motion that I did with the first Bobbi Brown eyeshadow. Blend, blend, blend. And then I take En Fuego, and I am taking that into the corner and then just barely sweeping it into the crease of my eyes. Then I take my MAC Kohl liner in Feline, and I do this on the waterline. Sorry for the scary eyeballs. Then I use the Urban Decay All Nighter Foundation in 3.5 and 2.5. I do 1 pump of each and blend it in. This has been like the perfect color for me. Then I just put dots all over my face and make sure that I have spread the foundation evenly in all areas of my face, and then even I take what is left over on my hand and rub it down my neck. Then I take my Sigma Flat Kabuki F80, I believe, brush, and I blend this into my skin. You want to be sure that you get it all the way to your ears because you don't want any stripes, and make sure you blend it really well into your nose and under your eyes. The biggest places that you can tell that you have not blended your foundation is your chin, around your nose, and then around your hairline. So I keep my hair back when I do my foundation just so that I'm sure that I have a full coverage. I even kind of blot this over my lips too, which is a great foundation for your lipstick to last all day long. And I'll kind of stipple over any acne spots. Then I take my Laura Mercier translucent powder and my Sigma F79 brush, and I'm going to set underneath my eyes. Even though I didn't do concealer, this just helps to let your foundation not crease during the day. This is an all day long, everyday makeup tutorial. I have found the best lasting makeup when I actually set it with a powder. I'll even set over my acne spots just so that they don't rub off during the day. Then I take my Kat Von D Shade to Light, and I'm taking my Sigma F30 and I'm dipping it into Subconscious. This is what I use to contour. I don't do a super harsh contour, but I do press the big fluffy powder, and I'm putting that underneath my cheekbones just to give that very gradual shade. And then I'll also do this at the top of my forehead as well, just to bring down the height of my forehead. Then I'm going to take my bronzer. I use the number 7 in Caramel, and I'm taking that same Sigma brush, and I'm going to tap that over top of the contour. This gives that bronzy glow that you want. The contour is the shadow part. Then I run this along my hairline, and then I'm also going to pinch it, and I'm going to run it down my nose. This will completely change the shape of your nose. It's super important to also blend it in with your chest and your neck as well. Then I'm taking my Bobbi Brown blush in Peony with my Sigma F40 brush, and I'm going to rub this on the top of my cheekbones just to give it a little color. Then I'm taking my Burberry highlight in Rose Gold with my Real Techniques setting brush. This has been the best brush for highlighting. I rub that on the top of my cheekbones, and then I run it along the bridge of my nose. This lengthens and minimizes my nose for me. I'll sometimes take the extras and put it in the corners of my eyes as well. This is the Maybelline Total Temptation Brow, and oh my gosh, it's my favorite one I've ever used. It's from Walmart. It's like $6. And I'll just kind of brush stroke this into my eyebrows, and then I'll take the spoolie on the other end and just gradually blend it in. It's seriously so easy to use, guys. I use the color Soft Brown just to give it just a light accent. Then I'm taking my Charlotte Tilbury lip cheat in Pillow Talk, and I'm going to line my lips with this. I'm going to use a lip gloss later on in the video, but this is just to give my lips the definition that they need. Then I'm going to set the entire look with my Urban Decay All Nighter Spray. This has been a game changer for setting my foundation with struggling with acne. I will let everything completely dry before I move on to the next step, just so that I know it's locked everything in place. Then I use my favorite mascara by Too Faced. It's the Better Than Sex in black, and I will throw on a coat or two on the upper lashes. This is why it's so important to let your setting spray dry before you move on to this step, or even doing it after you do your mascara. That is how you get the mascara lines all over your eyelids. So learn from my mistakes. Then I will usually use my MAC in Snob, but I actually use the NARS lip gloss in Turkish Delight. This is what I've been using every day, just so that it's a little bit more subtle and a little bit more casual. So I've been liking it. And I'll just line it over where I put my Charlotte Tilbury lip liner, and it actually will last all day long. And there we have it. There's the finished look. This is what you guys see on Instagram every single day. Thank you so much for watching, and I promise I'll do more of these videos in the future.